Okay. Um, see. Um, I'm just going to quickly edit something in the background before we proceed. Hello, everybody. Um, okay. Just put this camera down. I'll let you. Right. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Um, my name is Eda Ikato, and we are here to talk about a particular candidate in the presidential election, Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who is the presidential candidate of the APC, All Progressive Congress. We just want to be able to address the elephant in the room, not trying to discourage people from voting for him. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to tell people what I think. I think that is the purpose of this video, to tell people what I think. Remember, this is my personal opinion, and it shouldn't affect whatever you want to do. This is Let's Talk Show. The host is A. Ekato. Let's talk about Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. What does it have for Nigerian youths and Nigerian future? First of all, I want to say that Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu is a very old man. Well, that is the take, and that is the truth. You might not like it, that is the truth. Whenever I raise this particular topic about his age, people question me about Joe Biden. Joe Biden is old, correct, but Joe Biden doesn't need anyone to support him when he's climbing stairs. He doesn't need anyone to support him when he is talking. The man is not as frail as Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who is currently, to a certain extent, able to campaign for his party and for himself. But the man flies out of the country every now and then for medical support abroad. The problem with this is currently we have a man in the Aso Rock that flies out of the country for any opportunity he gets for medical support. So exchanging Mr. Bola Tinubu is not going to be the best for Nigerians and Nigeria in particular. Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a man that had made waves in the past. He changed the narrative of politics. He brought in modern politics. Like, I'm not here to tarnish his image. He did a great job when he was the governor of Lagos State. After he left the office, the only thing we heard about Ahmed Bola Tinubu is accusation of money laundering, political influence. Is trying to financially induce electorate during the elections. These are the things we started hearing about him. There is no development, there is no support, there is nothing in Lagos State that he did after governor. What I'm saying here is that you don't need to be a politician or to be in position in order to help people in your area. All right. So this man has done nothing apart from his role, the role he played in the Lagos development, which again I'm appreciative for, because a lot of people migrated to Lagos to find a better life because Lagos was booming. Okay, so but now at his age, I don't think he is the best candidate for Nigeria. Nigeria is clamoring for betterment, for improvement, advancement in technology, and to try to catch up for all these years what we have lost under this particular administration. And the worst part of Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's move so far is bringing in Mr. Muhammadu Buhari to be in the forefront of his campaign. So now that is very scary, because this particular administration has failed Nigerians. The Nigeria is now one of the poorest country of the world. The inflation is very, very bad in the country. Nigerians are not even committing suicide on a daily basis compared to what it was when Nigeria was one of the anticipated country to grow. It was the fastest growing economy in the world, third fastest growing economy in the world, under Mr. Jonathan, good luck Jonathan. So you can imagine how we nosedived into where we are today. It is very, very, it's very sad to know where we are today. That's what I'm saying. And so, if you are going to tell Nigerians that you want to do something differently, the best man to put at your forefront is not Mr. Muhammadu Buhari, because he has failed. Currently, the Muhammadu Buhari that we know is now telling Nigerians that he has done his best. He has done his best. So the best is not good enough. When somebody is saying, listen, I have done the best I could, it means that they have nothing else to offer. So if you are using that man to try to convince people that you want to continue from where he stopped, and then you are not ready to tell Nigerians that you are coming with a different agenda than we are already seeing. And Nigerians hate this particular agenda. All right. So, well, like I said, this is Let's Talk. It is a show that we are going to put up very soon. We are working on it to get a proper studio. But for now, you are going to be hearing from me every now and then. We are analyzing the first man now, APC candidate, Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. In the next talk, we are going to be talking about other candidates like Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. Well, just stay tuned. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back to Let's Talk. My name is Eda and we'll be talking about the presidential candidate of the APC, Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The man has been, the video of Mr. Tinubu has been surfacing everywhere on social media because sometimes he forgets what he wants to say. Sometimes he just says something that we cannot find in the dictionary. His political campaign manager, Mr. Festus Keyamo, has tried so much to do the damage control, but Nigerians are not buying it, particularly when majority of Nigerians now are going with the Labour Party candidate. So Nigerians are not buying the idea that the man that they believe is very sick is trying to be funny on stage. Right? Uh, Let me take you back a little. During the 2020 NSAS protests, Nigerians came out in mass protesting the ill treatment that were meted on them by the SARS officials. Right? So they took to the streets. That is their right, right? So they took to the streets to protest this injustice. The government has remained mum on the situation. They have not punished officials that have been killing people in prison, shooting Nigerians on the street, even for just not parting with 20 naira or even 100 naira. So these guys went to the streets. They lodged. Let me use the word lodged there at toll gate. So they camped there. They were there for days. They wanted the government to know that they were very serious. So this was now causing national embarrassment to the country, to Mr. Muhammadu Buhari. And you know, in Nigeria, politicians always want to tell the boss, which is Mr. Buhari, that they are on his side. They are supporting his movement or his administration. So someone in Lagos, till today, we still don't know who did it. Someone in Lagos mobilized Nigerian soldiers, who are lunatics by the way, to mobilize Nigerian soldiers to use live ammunition. They shot at these protesters and they killed as many as they could. So now, when this issue became a chaos and the government were confused, not knowing how to come out to defend themselves, then they asked this man that is running now, Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to please tell them what he thought of the situation. I'm going to play out what he said. But before then, just please stay tuned. So, well, welcome back. Now, where we are today is the Mr. Man, what is his name again? Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who said this during the SARS election, is the one now asking you to vote for him. Yeah? Alright. He's the one now asking you to vote for him. Let's play this video of a statement he made during the NSAS protest. You are going to really enjoy this. At least if you have forgotten, it should be able to refresh your memory. Because I recall vividly what this man said, and I still can't believe it how many years after.
Those who suffer casualty during the gunshot need to answer some questions too. How are they there? How long were they there? What kind of characters are they? Even though we want to help, we see must extract information that will help the government to prepare in future or understand how and when to react.
Okay, so now let's quickly play that back. What Mr. Tinubu said was that those who suffer casualties need to come out and answer some questions. I mean, I'm saying those people who suffer casualties. These people were shot at by the government they were trying to protest against. And Mr. Tinubu's statement was that the people who suffer casualties and their families have questions to answer. Now, that is not a democratic man. The tune he took, his defense for the government, it was very, very bad. One thing I refused to believe was that Mr. Tinubu was the one that mobilized the soldiers. I know that was a thing during the time that people were speculating. I'm not going to believe that because I don't think he did that. But his statement, when he had time to actually justify or defend himself from that allegations that he was the one that mobilized it, he made a statement to make Nigerians even believe that he had a hand in it. He said those who suffer casualties have questions to answer. Now, that is a shame. Yeah, it's a shame for a man who wants to be president today. So, if a protest broke out today or under his administration, what will he do about it? What is he going to say about it? Will he defend the soldiers as he did even when he was not the he was supposed to be on the side of the people? Even right now at that video, he's not the Nigerian president. But he refused to support Nigerians. He was supporting the soldiers. What will he do if he becomes the Nigerian president? When the disgrace is not coming on his table, when Nigerians protest that they need something better, they need an improved life, what is he going to do then? Will he shoot them? Will he ask everyone to be killed on the street, massacre on the street? That is a shame. I just wanted to play that out for you. At least we take a little backward just for us to understand what we are talking about today. So, when I started talking just now, I did mention about Nigerians really worried about the presidential candidates' health status. So now that is a thing because the man has been showing it everywhere during this campaign. He even at a time forgot his own political party, saying God bless PDAPC. Now that video surfaced on social media, and Nigerians are now actually saying that what they believed is the truth. Let's play that video for you, but before then, we go on a quick break. Well, welcome back. My name is Edai Hato. We are here to talk about the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. We are talking about what has been happening under his campaign. We want to be able to tell Nigerians that there are things that they need to look out for so that they will not suffer for the next 4 years. Now, that is what I am here to talk about. I'm not here to tell you not to vote for him. If after this video you believe that it is your right to vote for him, it's your right. Nobody is here to dispute that. It is your choice. You can go ahead and vote for Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu. But there are things you need to look out for. I'm in the advanced country. I live in the United Kingdom. I'm not afraid of what my government is doing here. No matter how they criticize the government of United Kingdom, they have a lot of advantages which I'm actually enjoying here. So I'm not coming to Nigeria to fight with you on who to be your leader. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you that where I am enjoying the benefits of the good governance here. And if you want to try to enjoy a bit of yours, you should be very mindful of who you vote for on the day of the election. That is in February. It's very close now. It's going to be in about 2 months. You will go on the streets. You are going to vote for your preferred candidate. But while you are doing that, make sure you do it rightly. Yeah, just make sure it is done properly. Don't get confused. Don't let anybody muscle you, because it's going to happen on that day. Don't worry, we are going to play a video of that for you soon. It's going to happen on that day. People are going to try to threaten you. They are going to offer you money. They are going to try to tell you to sell your future for 4 years so that they can continue running the government. You are going to probably sell your future, because that is what most Nigerians do. But if you listen to me, or you listen to this video, and you believe that your future is not worth 10,000 or 20,000, it's worth more than that, then you should learn to say no when they approach you, and make a better decision for the future of yourself and your own family. All right. So now let's talk about the situation in Nigeria. I mean, under this current administration. So Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu went to campaign the last time. He went crazy on Sir Buhari, Baba Buhari, Sir Buhari. I don't know why he was shouting his name, because the man is not popular anymore. He is still the president, but he's not popular among Nigerians. So after screaming all that, he was trying to seal the campaign up with God bless Nigeria and all that. So he forgot his own political party, right? So if we are going to send a man abroad to represent Nigeria, we need a man that we can actually depend on. A man that we believe that he knows what he's saying. He has a retentive memory. It's not. It's okay to be forgetful. Everyone is forgetful, but it doesn't have a problem with memory loss, right? So now let me play that video for you where he forgot his own political party.
God bless Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. God bless APC. APC. God bless APC.
Oh, you heard that now. God bless PTAPC. You can imagine the man that wants to be the president of Nigeria can remember their own political party. Now, that is a disgrace. Now, this is what I believe is happening in Nigeria today. People that are supporting the Bola Ahmed Tinubu today, they are the one that is also running the government under the Mr. Buhari, because Mr. Buhari is not aware of what is happening in Nigeria. That's why most people believe Nigeria is on autopilot, right? And yeah, even Mr. Buhari has said it several times that he's not aware of what is happening in Nigeria. You can Google it, it's right there. So the people that are running Nigeria, they are running it in the name of Mr. Buhari. Mr. President said you should do it. Mr. President said you should do this. Now that is what everybody is trying to tell you to do. They are using the name of Mr. Buhari to run the government. So the same people are the ones supporting Mr. Ahmed Buhari, Bola Tinubu today. They are the one asking you to vote for Tinubu so that they can continue running the government. We need a president that can run its own affair, not that is not aware of what is happening under his own nose. So if you are going to vote for Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, I need you to see the future you are looking forward to. It is not very bright. It is going to be full of absenteeism, Mr. President not available. And then the people will go on TV to defend the idea that the man is not available. Because if you see what is going on now, he has made so many appointments even during the campaign. In one of these visits, he just fell asleep after flying for about an hour or 30 minutes. So the man is frail, the man is tired. I need you to know that. So when you know all of this information made available to you, and you decide to make your decision, and that is become your decision, nobody forced you to do it, even though you collect money for it, right? So let me play this video. The next video I'm going to play for you, Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, you can hear him attacking all other candidates. What I must quickly point out for you now is that this election has not been reasonable. It's not been the normal traditional election when candidates go on the street to tell you a manifesto, talk about what they are going to do when they come into power. This election has not been about that. Now we have major issues in Nigeria. The basic amenities are not available. There is bad road. There is no education. There is no medications in the hospital. Electricity, the national grid has collapsed more than 5 times under this current administration. The things are getting worse and not getting better. So under this administration now, what we are saying that it is really, really bad. right? And then we have a presidential candidate who doesn't talk about these things that affect Nigerians. He's talking about things that he believes, for himself. You see that now. You go to a campaign, you go to insult people, you attack people character, you attack people reputations without telling Nigerians what you intend to do. The man says he's the man that knows the road, that the other people, they are all blind. The candidates of the other political parties, they are all blind, so they should vote for him. And now, when he was making that statement, he made mention of Mr. Atiku Abubakar, right? Then, when it comes to Mr. Obi, he says that it was an insult for him to even mention the man's name. Take a listen.
As I stand before you, there are few of us left running. One says he is Atiku. How many times has he been running?
Always on the run.
He's always on the run, and he's tired. Tell him to go and sit down. Enough is enough. The other one, that one, he think na statistic we go chop. A lie with arithmetic that no Indian can solve it. To mention his name is a disgrace to myself. I won't mention the name. Wrong arithmetic, wrong statistics, warehouse economy, and that's not what Nigeria needs.
Well, let's just pause it there for a minute. You hear what he's just said. He believes that the man is a disgrace for him to mention the man that talks about statistics. But he was shamefully referring to India. India cannot solve it. We are not saying Nigerians cannot solve it. If you don't understand the importance of statistics, then you shouldn't be running for presidency. I think that is just what it is. The man doesn't understand anything about what Nigerians really need. You think that talking about statistics is an issue, then you shouldn't be running for presidency. So Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu said it's a disgrace for Mr. Obi's name to be mentioned. But he says that Atiku should stop running because in fact he's been running for many years. Well, that is for Nigerians to decide. Up for Nigerians to decide for his own, based on his health, right? Okay, so all I'm saying here is Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu has not campaigned. He has not said anything important since he started. All he's been doing is to insult his opponents, is to attack their characters, their reputations. And that is not the politics we know. If you have a plan to resolve the problem of Nigeria today, you should be able to come on stage and tell Nigerians what plans you have, isn't it? But these people, it's not just him that is doing it. This is what makes this particular election very scary for me, because none of them are actually campaigning, again, except one. Yeah, I will come to that. The person that is actually campaigning with statistics, with numbers, with the situation of Nigeria, with the GDP. We are coming to that here. But for now, Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu is not one of them. He has no idea. Just like he's the current president who knew nothing about Nigerian situation when he was campaigning. So if you allow this man to sway you to be his supporter, to be for you to cast your vote for him, well, you are on a very long thing, according to my good man, Mr. Longthing, a Nigerian singer. All I'm saying here is, if you are going to vote, vote for a man that believes that Nigeria has a problem. Vote for a man that believes that he has a solution. Not the man that believes that statistics is shit. Not a man that believes that climate change, that Nigeria, foreign government needs to give them money before they can talk about climate change. Because this Mr. Tinubu, when that video was released, Mr. Tinubu believed that the foreigners, the Western countries, are the one with the problem of climate change. That if they want Nigeria to support them, they need to give them money. And that is the man that wants to be the Nigerian president, who has no idea what is happening in the world today, who has no idea that climate change is a global problem, not a Western problem. The man that doesn't have any idea of what is happening even in his own country, that believes that those who were killed need to answer questions. And that is the man that is asking you to vote for him, isn't it? Well, let's talk about the next video I'm going to play for you. This was a town hall meeting that Mr. Tinubu attended. He couldn't. Mr. Tinubu attended and he couldn't make it. Well, Festus Kayamo said it's a joke. Yeah. Let me quickly pause here. I want to talk about Emmanuel Egogo, my next president. Nigerian vote for APC come February. Okay, well, Emmanuel Gogo believes that Mr. Obi is a child that Nigerians should vote for. Mr. Tinubu is obviously Mr. Tinubu's fan. Well, that is okay. Like I said, my post should not convince you from voting for who you want to vote for. I'm just here to make my analysis. It is not left for you to vote for the person you want to vote for. That is left for you. I'm not there to convince you on that one. I'm just going to put what I believe out there so that Nigerians can make their own decision after. But if after you've heard this and you still believe that Mr. Tinubu is your best candidate, I would just believe to go ahead and do that. But don't come on social media to start asking for money for your family, school fees, and all that stuff. Don't do that. So when you make your bed, you have to learn to lie on it. That is what I'm saying here. My family are here. I enjoy the benefit of good government here. Well, just give me a minute. I'm going to quickly pull our break time here. Just enjoy the video in a minute. Well, thank you. Well, someone like Emma Egogo, that I'm reading his comment continuously now, is the reason why Nigeria will go back about 10 years, 20 years, if Mr. Tinubu is elected as the president, because the man has shown that he is a very sick person. They even released a video recently where the man was doing some exercise on a bicycle one. They wanted to convince, when you are taking that level to try to convince Nigerians that you are not sick, it means something is definitely wrong with you, right? What they would have shown us in that video was to see Mr. Tinubu climbing the bicycle himself, because I see Joe Biden ride bicycle on the street. It's not in the room. It's not. When you have put him there, ask him to be pendling, and then you take a video of him and send to social media to say, hey, this man is well.
That is not what Joe Biden does in the U.S. Joe Biden rides bicycle on the street, and that is what he does. All right, so Mr. Tinubu was in the town hall meeting. Let's go back to our town hall meeting. He was in the town hall meeting. He made a fool of himself. I think he just lost his memory temporarily there, which happens the older you get, because some people, they have what they call diminished plasticity. The older you get, the more you start forgetting some certain things. It doesn't happen to everybody. It happens to some people. Depends on what happened when you were young, and this memory depletion will start taking effect gradually. So I do believe that Mr. Tinubu is in that state at the moment. This video will give you a little insight to it's Bulaba video that went viral the last time, and I will tell you what his campaign manager tried to say to defend the situation.
We can create wonders. Yeah, it's a successful, again, a town hall, different from Blue Bulaba, a town hall, different from Blue Bulaba. We can create wonders. Yeah, it's a successful, again, a town hall.
That is what happened shamefully in that video. Bulaba, Nigeria, he was trying to make reference. I don't know what he was trying to say, but it's very confusing for me. I didn't know what he was saying there. Let me quickly look through. My brother, you are insulting my candidate. Please don't do it again on social media. I am watching your live, and you are my friend. Oh, Emmanuel Egogo, I'm very sorry if I'm insulting your candidate. There's no intention to insult your candidate. Everything I'm saying about him, I'm putting them on video for you to listen to them as well. I don't have any intention of insulting your candidate or any candidate for that matter. I'm no politician. I'm not PDP. I'm not APC. I'm not LP or even Mr. Kwakwanso party. I'm no any of this. Or I just want people to understand what they are going into. And if, like I said, the choice is still yours if you want to proceed to vote for Mr. Tinubu. But let Nigerians make their decisions. All right. So the problem of today is that people, I've seen friends tear themselves apart because they believe that somebody is insulting their candidates. It's been happening. I was on this political platform on WhatsApp the last time. The moment I made mention of Mr. Tinubu's age, everybody just went on the attack, and these are the people that I also believe were my acquaintances now, the rate at which people fight over these politicians, it baffles me, because these people, they are not even known by them, right? So if you have an opinion, when I'm making my own opinion, if you have something you want to add to it, all you need to do, convince me why I should be talking good about Mr. Ahmed Bola Tinubu, why I should be supporting his candidacy. You have to convince me, because right now I am not convinced. I am scared. You see, I am very scared of the future if Mr. Tinubu becomes the president. I am very afraid of the future if Mr. Tinubu takes the helm of office. I am afraid of the Nigerian future, the youth future, if this this dream becomes a reality. It's Mr. Tinubu's dream. If it becomes a reality, what happens to Nigeria? Will it continue with Mr. Buhari's administration as he has promised, or will it try to change the situation for Nigerians, which he has not talked about? So how do I support a man who who seems not to have any vision? Now, that is my question. And I want to tell Emmanuel Gogo to try call me call me, let me address the house with all due respect. Yes, next Saturday, Emmanuel Gogo, we are going to put a line on the screen for people to call in. So I will hope that you will join me then, right? There is a possibility that we might be able to also bring people in that you will be able to interview you live. So let's see what happens next week. But this is our first broadcast on a Let's Talk show, and then I will be reading your comment out for whatever you're saying. I'll be reading out for now. But next week, you should be able to join us on a video where we are talking about Mr. Atiku Abubakar, because that is going to be our next video next week, Saturday, Mr. Atiku Abubakar candidacy. But today is just Bola Tinubu, which I believe is not the best candidate. My personal opinion, remember that. It's not your opinion, it's not other Nigerians' opinion, it's my personal opinion. I believe the man needs to go home and have his retirement with his family. This is what I think of Mr. Bola Tinubu. I have not said Mr. Tinubu has not contributed to the development of Nigeria. I think he had done that when he was in his optimal period. He had done that. He has brought development to Lagos. He changed the narrative of modern politics. He's done this. I'm not here to say he hasn't done this. I'm saying that at this time of his life, he is no longer the best candidate for the presidency position. This is what I'm saying. It's gone beyond him now. Nigeria needs a future. Nigeria needs advancement. Nigeria needs someone that is democratic, which is not being practiced in the country. Nigeria needs someone that will put out fight corruption for real, not on the face of the media. Mr. Tinubu has been accused several times of with his bullion van, sharing money during the election. That is not a man that wants to fight corruption. The man is rich. He uses his money for something that is not going to bring progress to the country. And again, that is not the man that is going to fight corruption. Everybody knows that. Let me tell you something now. There was a video that surfaced on social media the last time that Mr. Tinubu, his people were fighting or intimidating drivers in Lagos that they must buy sticker if they want to be, how am I going to put it now? If they want to continue working, they have to buy Mr. Tinubu's sticker and put on their vehicle. They weren't sharing the sticker because if you put a sticker on your vehicle, it's supposed to be a free advert. They were supposed to be paying those drivers. Instead, they were intimidating the drivers to pay for a sticker so that they can continue driving in Lagos. Yeah, that issue came out. Now, that is a man that wants to be your president. It is extortion, exploitation. It was intimidation. That is not democratic. Emmanuel Gogo, I'm not intimidating or I'm not trying to attack your presidency. I'm coming up with the evidence that is right out there for you. That is what I'm doing. The evidence that is out there for you. Let me put this laptop here so I don't have to be back in it. It's okay. So is the evidence that is out there for you, right? So what I'm saying here is Emmanuel Gogo, listen, Mr. Tinubu is corrupt. Mr. Tinubu is not the best candidate that wants to run Nigeria. Mr. Tinubu has an issue. Mr. Tinubu was a governor. Timothy is asking me what Mr. Tinubu has done in Lagos. Well, as a former governor of Lagos State, he brought development to a certain level. He did his best. You cannot, we expect everybody to play their own role. Mr. Tinubu did his best as a governor. His 80 years has a lot of remarks. It has a lot of what's it called? Development, whether you want to admit it or not. It was Mr. Tinubu's background in Lagos that other governors try to work on, try to improve upon. So I'm not going to criticize him. I'm not going to take that back. I'm not going to apologize for that. He did a great job as the governor of Lagos State. But he was very young. He was capable. If at the time he left governorship position in Lagos, he decided to be the president, we would have had something different today. I mean, at the time, I'm going to put it now. The governor, he played an important role. Don't take my word for it, but that is the fact. He played an important role. So, Timothy, Timothy Omoro giver. Yes, I believe he did a great job. I believe he did a great job. So we cannot take, well, I'm not here to condemn him 100%. I'm here to tell people where he did good and where he did bad. As a former governor, he played his role in bidding the state. So he did a great job. But as the man he is today, he's not the right man for the job as a president. He needs to go home to his family. He needs to rest. He's done his best in building the nation. He's done his very contributing to Nigeria, whatever ways he did. Yeah, I'm not saying he's perfect. That's what I'm saying. So, but he has played his role. He needs to go home. So right now he has a problem. He needs to go fix that. He's tired. He's frail. He's sick, whether you like it or not. The man is not well. So that is why whenever he's standing, there is always somebody behind him protecting him from falling. It's not stable. There has been an allegation that he's wearing something, he's peeing those adult pampers or something. There has been an allegation or speculation to that effect. Whatever it is, I've not been able to verify that, but whatever it is, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen personally, I think he needs to go home and rest. He's tired. All right. The next video I want to play here, I want you to see that Mr. Tinubu is in his own words, it doesn't like social media. You remember recently or a few months back, Mr. Buhari banned Nigerians from using Twitter because it was the way they were able to arrange these protests that went viral. So the government were threatened by the idea that Nigerians can coordinate themselves on social media, so they decide to ban Nigerians from social media. If you can recall, let me quickly go through to who is fine in this country. Can you tell me? You're sitting down in Davos, I don't know what Davos, doing your live video. Can you come to Nigeria and see whether my candidate is sick or not? Emmanuel Gogo, I was in Nigeria. I was in Nigeria in January. That was my first time in Nigeria for 14 years. All right, and when my problem started right from the airport. Where custom officers, airport officers, all the staff, everybody coming to me asking me to give them money, and then that becomes an issue. When I left there, I was flying to Benin City from Lagos Airport the following morning. I also experienced the same problem. Corruption is open air, broad daylight. There is no fear, and that is not a Nigerian I want to live in. All right. So yeah, Mr. Tinubu. Let's go back to Tinubu's situation. Mr. Tinubu is a man that played his role, but the man is not well. All right. Whether you want to admit it or not, we have a man. I'm not very sure that Mr. Buhari is even more heavy. He's heavier compared to Mr. Tinubu right at this moment. Right. Whether you want to admit it or not, that is the fact. Buhari is heavier to Tinubu. That is a fact. Tinubu is very sick. Tinubu is tired. Tinubu needs to go home. Tinubu needs to rest. So I keep using Tinubu, but that is the fact. He needs to go home and rest. Now, this video, he talks about social media. He said he doesn't look social media because they insult him. Let's play that for you.
I don't read social media anymore. They abuse the hell out of me. If I read it, I get high blood pressure. I get angry. I don't read it. So, if I want to hear anything, my children or any of my workers will tell me, this one say this one. If I'm tired, I say, please, forget it.
Well, that is it. The man doesn't look at social media anymore. It's not a bad thing. It's just that He believes Nigerian hates him. He's not even the president yet. He believes Nigerian calls him out on social media, so he doesn't look at social media anymore. He doesn't want to. And that is not a man that I believe. I need a modern man, a modern person that believes social media is, we can take advantage of social media to actually show people, showcase your plans to the country. But if you are not doing that, I think that it is scary to have Mr. Tinubu, who believes that the people who were massacred in toll gates have questions to answer. The casualties have questions to answer. And the man who believed that Mr. Buhari has done well for Nigerians and that he, as the candidate now, wants to build on on the Mr. Buhari's development. I don't know what Mr. Buhari has done in the country apart from chaos, death, and suffering. I don't see anything there. So if you are coming to build on Mr. Buhari's progress, whatever you call it, then I think you don't have any plans. Because the only person I want Nigerians to vote for, I believe Nigerians should vote for, are those who will detach themselves from the current administration. The one that have brought up suffering, immense suffering to Nigerians, absolute corruption that even in fact it's no longer a secret. It's not open air. Everybody can just do it, and you go scot-free. This is a man that everyone was really afraid of, that if he becomes the president of Nigeria, corruption was going to be a thing of the past. Is he a thing of the past today? And then you bring that man as a face to your campaign to say, I want to do it like this man did it. I think it's a failure already. He said, you are really obedient fan, this is why you are biased. No, I don't care about obedience, people. I don't belong to any political group that is supporting any politicians. I don't have time for that. I'm not a politician, my friend. I don't have time for any of those things. I don't know what Mr. Obi is capable of doing. I don't know what Mr. Obi is capable of doing. I don't know what Atiku is capable of doing. I don't know what Bola Tinubu is capable of doing. So when I'm speaking from my point of view, it is just my point of view. I don't care who obedient Mr. Obi people are. I'm not a fan of anybody. I'm not a supporter of anyone. I just want you to know that. I don't hate them. I don't love them either. I just want to be able to sit down and say, I was able to point out where we should look out for. I believe Nigerians deserve the best. These people have gone through hell. They have gone through hell from one administration to another, from one district to another. Nigerians who are, I believe, were very strong-minded before, they are now jumping into lagoons. They are killing themselves on a daily basis. And how do you want me to pretend when I'm not telling you that the politicians today, they have nothing to offer? How do you want me to go to sleep while I know that people like these are on the street trying to take advantage of gullible Nigerians to vote for them? How do you want me to now pretend that Mr. Tinubu is the best candidate for Nigeria? Mr. President, please, are you one of Mr. Lekato's son, the one that lives in Lekato Street of Uwalu? Because your face looks very familiar to me. Timothy, that is good observation. Well, we'll talk about that after the show. All right. So what I'm saying here is, I believe Mr. Tinubu is not the best candidate for Nigeria. I believe it is not. It's not what Nigerian wants or who Nigerian wants. I believe that he needs to be able to tell Nigerians what he did before he became a millionaire or billionaire that he is today. Nobody has a history of him before that. What he did, nobody knows the business he was into before he became a billionaire. So he came out from nowhere. He became who he is today. I'm not jealous of his progress, his financial capacity, his richness, his wealth. I'm not jealous of that. But I'm saying that if we are looking for a representative, we need somebody we can count on. And Mr. Tinubu is not that person yet in my eyes. This is what I think. I think the man is too old. I think the man is sick. I think the man is not democratic. I think the man does not believe in today's technological advancement. I think the man does not even know the importance of climate change because he wants the foreign government to give us money before we can support it. Something we should be fighting on our own accord. But he wants the foreign government to give money before Nigerians can fight for climate change. I think that is a shame. For a man that doesn't know any of these things, for a man that has not actually campaigned with the problem of Nigeria today, for a man that have not told Nigerians that, well, this is how he's going to solve the problem, that man shouldn't be right in Nassau Rock. We are tired of taking the leap. We are tired of trying to just hope for the best. We are tired that the people of today don't know what Nigeria wants, or they do, they don't care. We are tired of these people. We need a mind that think like a genius, or if not, a man or a woman that has a plan. You cannot just bring anybody to your home if you don't trust them. Mr. Tinubu is not the man. That is a fact. And then we have a man that is surrounded by a man like Festus Keyamo, a man that lies through it, who is a barrister turned politician, who has no limit, who does not even have a line anymore. The people he surrounds himself with, the people he has appointed to run his campaign, they are disgrace to the country. They are disgrace to the nation. They are disgrace to the progress of the country. Nigerians under Mr. Buhari, over 70,000 Nigerians have left Nigeria just this year alone. We are not talking about the entire Nigeria, to the United Kingdom, only to the United Kingdom, not to other countries. Over 70,000 Nigerians have left Nigeria just this year alone. Whether you believe or not, you can do your research. Over 70,000 just to United Kingdom only, not other countries. Nigerians are running out of the country in droves because they can no longer take it. Nigeria is not getting better. Then the man, Mr. Buhari, came up with the idea now of reprinting Nigerian currency, as if that is the problem. It doesn't solve inflation, it just make it even worse. The foreign government, they are all crying that the ease of doing business in Nigeria is very difficult. Is worse under the current administration. And then the man that is running to become the president is saying that he wants to continue from where this particular failure has stopped. And then you want me to say he is the man. I am saying no, it's not the man. He is making me afraid. And when I'm afraid, I will have to start talking. And I'm afraid and I'm talking. Where's your local government? Do you vote? I don't believe you have a PVC. Come to Nigeria and cast your vote. Let's see who wins the land. It's not about casting your vote a go-go. It is not about who wins. I'm afraid of one body there. I'm afraid of INEC. INEC is a cash and carry. I'm afraid of the legislative arm of government because they are cash and carry. Because if our election is rigged, if election is rigged, you take it to tribunal. Tribunal is also bought. The man is very rich. So it's very, very difficult now to start saying that come to Nigeria. Like I said, yes, you are very right about something. Agogo, you are very right about something. You said, do you have PVC? No, I don't have PVC. I'm not coming to Nigeria to vote. I will be voting the moment they start making people living abroad to be able to vote online. I will start casting my vote. Until then, I'm not going to use a PVC that I'm never going to use. I'm not going to apply for it, I'm never going to use it. I don't have a PVC. I'm not going to vote. But I have families in Nigeria, families, extended families in Nigeria, and I'm worried about their future, and I want them to succeed. So because of that, it becomes my right as a Nigerian, to be able to say something concerning the future of the country. So yes, I don't have PVC, Agogo. I'm not a liar. I don't pretend. I don't have PVC. Like I told you, I was in Nigeria in January for the first time in 14 years, and I don't know when I'm coming back because I'm afraid of that country. So I'm not going to go and get my PVC. I'll advise my people in Nigeria to get their PVC. Advise them to go vote. But before they are voting, I need them to also understand who is the person they are voting for, who the person is, with their capability, their educational background, the situation, what they've done in the past. Can we trust them? These are the things I want my people to know. These are the things I want to be able to tell them. Because if I know these facts and I keep it to myself, I allow them to go on the street and make a fool of themselves, they are going to suffer it. I'm going to suffer it, because we know people that live abroad, we receive phone calls on the daily basis asking for money, asking for financial support. Not just our families, our friends, or even people on Facebook that we never met before. So if I'm going to want Nigerians to grow, I need to be able to speak out, because the problem of Nigerian affects everyone, not just one person. Mr. Tinubu, again, is not the best candidate. Let's just quickly take a break. We'll come back and then round this off. A Google, don't be a politician. Yeah, you see, you are going after my character. That is what politicians do in Nigeria. Don't do that. If you have opinion, make it. I want this thread to be reasonable. Make your opinion. Tell me why I should vote for Tinubu. You've not told me anything. You just want me to support him. Tell me, do you know people called me here. They wanted to open the group, and for article they want me to be part of it. I refused. I'm not that person. I don't do it. If they call me for Peter Obi, I'll refuse. I'm not that person. You see, I don't do it. I'm not. I'm a journalist. I'm a trained journalist, and I don't want to remain fair to people. So then that is what I want to do. But in this case, I'm making my personal opinion known, because my family lives in Nigeria. I don't believe Mr. Tinubu is the best person. And when he messed up again, when he didn't consider the diversity of the country, when he went for Muslim vice president running mate, he went for vice president running mate. As a Muslim man, you go for a Muslim man. I think that is very disrespectful to Nigerians in general. And that is why yesterday he lost the support of the Northern Elders Forum or so. He lost them because they are very upset with him. You see, they all supported the article yesterday. If you have not seen that, please Google it. They supported the article yesterday. He lost a very huge group of people in the north as well. So which is very, very bad. You want to try to solve the problem of Nigerian diversity. You didn't even pretend. You were trying to choose somebody. You could even Mr. Buhari, as fanatical I thought he was, he went for Simbajo. Right? He took Osinbajo, a Christian man from the south. Mr. Jonathan took a man from the north, Sambo. Right? That is how it has been. Then you came along, you just ignored that. The first sign to show that this man is not going to respect anyone at all. You just disrespected the entire Nigerian system. The system that have been working over the years. You just ignored it. You went for a Muslim brother. I'm not a religious bigot or religious fanatic. I don't believe in that. And in fact, I'm a terrible Christian. But this has been working in Nigeria to stabilize the religious aspect of it over the years. But you ignore that. You went for Muslim. You are not trying to convince Nigerians that it doesn't matter. Whereas that plays a significant role in the Nigerian system. It plays a significant role in Nigerian system. Now, religion play roles in that country. Region play roles in that country. Tribe play roles in that country. So you understanding the system, you were supposed to at least be better person by going and choose from a different religion. Instead, you went for the same religion. It was disrespectful. It's still disrespectful now. I think Mr. Tinubu has no respect for the deaf when he said that those who were killed in the toll gate need to answer questions. I think Mr. Tinubu does not know what he's talking about anymore half of the time because he's old and frail. I think Mr. Tinubu prime has come and gone. He shouldn't be where he is now. He should be with his wife at home and his grandchildren enjoying the rest of his life. The Aso Rock is not a retirement home. We already have a man enjoying his retirement in Aso Rock. We don't want to replace it with another person. We already have a man that run abroad for every health problems. We don't want to replace with another man again, because that is what is going to happen in the next 6 or 4 years, as the case may be. Don't say it again. I have seen that you are very very pious. You are a supporter of Labour Party who is supporting Obi. Okay, well, that is what people say. I'm not going to justify that with a response, a go-go. Forget about age. Age is not what we are talking about here. We are talking about the Nigerian system. I go to Boris Johnson when he was the prime minister. I go to his tweet page and tweet to him to tell him how bad I feel about his administration. I went to Theresa May's reward and I told her how I was unhappy. Even the Louis Strauss, the last one, Liz Truss, the one that left before this Sunak, I went to her page to tell her how I was unhappy with her administration. Now that is the United Kingdom. I can say how I feel to my government. When I was having issue here, I wrote to my MP. I told her what was happening, how unhappy I was. They wrote me several times directly through the post, not email. If so, I have access to my government here, and I'm asking the Nigerian people to know who they want to vote for. So otherwise, they are going to lose access to their own government as well. So if you feel because of this, now my father died at the age of 93, my friend, and he died in 2004. So no, my father was a lot older than Tinubu. Don't be attacking character. I told you before. Don't attack reputations. Make an opinion. Tell me why I should vote for Tinubu. If you tell me that, I might be able to support. I might be able to look at it from a different angle. If you are attacking me because I'm telling you what I believe about a man without convincing me, then you are just making it worse. That is what I think. All right. So anyway, to most politicians in Nigeria, it is all about business. Everything to them is business. Festus Kayamo has been enjoying the fruit of APC labor. He's been enjoying it as minister to minister. Amechi has been doing the same thing. All those APC people now, those ones that are running the government on autopilot, they have been enjoying the system because they are the one that are the president. Well, it is just good business.
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
Yeah, it is just business. Business to Nigerian politicians. If you sell your future, that becomes your problem. Well, I want to say thank you for joining me today. My name is Eda Yekato, and this is Let's Talk Show. Next week, we are going to talk about Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP. We are going to talk about him and ask Nigerians if he is the right fit for Nigerian future and the Nigerian youth. That is going to be our next discussion. If you have your take, then we can always refer to this video of today, Mr. Tinubu. You can call in. I'm going to put a number on the screen so you can call in to tell me what you think about your candidate. Right? You are going to tell me why you are supporting your candidate next week. Why we are talking about Mr. Atiku. You are going to tell me why Atiku is not the best fit for Nigeria. I will be telling you my own part as well. You will be telling me if you are a Atiku supporter. You should be able to you should be able to tell me why I should support Atiku. And Gogo, next week we are going to start again by 12 o'clock. So I'm going to put my number on the screen and I'm going to ask you to call in. Then you can always tell me next week Saturday why Ahmed Bola Tinubu is your candidate. That is it. Well, everybody, thank you for joining me and God bless you.